What's going on, guys? So, I wanted to make a video real quick that has nothing to do with, well, virtually anything that's going on this channel. But it is something to do with the state of the world, especially my local world. And as your resident Texan and the one who, your authority on all things Texas, I just wanted to talk really briefly about the fact that as of March 10th, the state of Texas is no longer mandating any COVID-19 restrictions regarding masks, social distancing, or capacity of places like restaurants and stores and whatnot. Now, everyone has lost their ever-loving mind since this news has dropped. Everyone thinks the governor's out to kill people. Everyone thinks that he just is throwing everyone to the wind to die, and he's coming to your house personally to burn your mask so that you can't be protected. All of those people are stupid, and I'm just going to say it. The reality of the situation is Texas never needed to mandate these things, ever. In fact, no state needed to mandate these things. And by the way, mandates are not laws. I'm just going to say that. A mandate is an order. I can give you an order. I can write it down on a piece of paper and say that you, whoever you are, I'm just going to say Jason C., you are no longer allowed to watch my Power Rangers videos. For no real reason, I'm just going to say that you're not allowed to do that. I'm not going to fine you or anything. You just can't. And if you do, well, we'll see what happens. But either way, the idea is that the state no longer sees a reason for it to have to take responsibility over the control of people. And that is a good thing. They literally said, hey, do what you want to do now. We're a lot better off than we were. We ain't through this, but we're getting there. And with the way things are, we are getting there. I personally have had to sit in traffic due to the thousands of people in line to get the vaccine here locally. And I mean thousands. It's kind of insane. It has literally stopped traffic for parts of town for an entire day. So people are getting vaccinated all over the place. People have had it and have had recovered and have varying degrees of immunity. And also no ability to spread, depending on this individual circumstances. It is what it is. So the government here just said, cool. There's no reason that we need to keep holding businesses hostage for no real reason. If you haven't even opened your doors, you're likely out of business. But if you're having to restrict your business due to these restrictions, have at it. Go back to 100%. Do what you want to do. He put the onus and the responsibility of the care of themselves on the individual and the business. That's all they did. It's like, look, we have gone through this for a year. You guys know what it takes to get your business or keep your business safe. If things are working at your current capacity, continue that. If things are working with your current restrictions, continue doing that. If you want to open up to 100% with your masking restrictions, do it. If you guys want to take down all the crap you put up for social distancing so that you can have back your whole restaurant but still require masks, do it. If you want to say, hey, you can come in here and toss your mask in the garbage, we don't care, you can do it. But what you can't do is, as a person, run into a business and go, I'm not putting on a fucking mask because your sign said so. You're incorrect about that. Every private business has the ability to set their own rules within their property and or building, whatever it is. If they want to tell you you have to wear a mask to come in there, put it on or get the fuck out. That's really what it comes down to. And I got friends who should know better who are arguing this with me. I don't know what it is. It's like literally the ones who say you can't vape in here. You vape in there and kick you the fuck out. If you walk in with no shirt on and it says no shirt, no shoes, no service, kick you the fuck out. It doesn't have to be a law. It really doesn't. You know? It's like they can literally say, hey, if you're wearing a pink shirt, you can't come in here. Because pink sets off our dog who protects our vault. And I don't want you to get injured because you're wearing a pink shirt. Sorry. I know that's an absolutely absurd rule, but it's something that you could have. You know? It's up to the individual to set their own restrictions based on the science and based on relief. If you want to keep washing your hands, if you want to keep pumping hand sanitizer down your throat at 3,000 times a day, don't actually do that. It's just a joke. Or you want to wear 5 masks, or you want to wear the big old face shield or whatever, and it makes you feel comfortable, continue doing it. You're not hurting anybody, I hope. Please don't hurt anybody. If it means something to you to keep doing it, please do it. I know my job is not going to drop the restrictions anytime soon. It's our job to drive around and do lots of things in lots of places with lots of people. So we have a high exposure rate. So we can't have people getting sick and exposing others. In case you're wondering, masks don't help you not get it. It helps you not give it to other people. That's generally the science. But the idea is Texas is going to be fine. We're not going to see a giant spike because from what I've seen this afternoon, scrolling through Facebook or places I've gone in person, no one is dropping restrictions on mask wearing as it is. All the places I frequent saying, hey, even though the state dropped it as a full-on mandate for everyone, we're going to keep following the same rules we've had so far to keep ourselves and the rest of our patrons free or safe. I don't know where the word free came from. Please respect our rules if you're going to be a patron of ours. That's all it comes down to. But if you want to be a dick about it, they can kick you out. They can. They always could. They really could. You know, places that don't allow pets. Why? Everybody loves cats and dogs and bunnies and horses. Why can't they just go everywhere? Oh, you probably just should not have animals in this place. Cool, that's a rule. Still follow it. No shirt, no shoes, no service. That's a thing. Some places say you can't bring a gun on premises despite the fact there are laws in certain states that allow you to carry a gun on your body. Said, hey, look, Second Amendment be what it is, we can't allow you to bring that gun in here for other people's safety. It's just not a safe situation to have that gun in here. They can do that. It's not really infringing upon your rights, technically speaking, because you can still have it. You just can't have it with you. They can do that. My job, guns are not allowed on premises. Most people totally understand that. You know, there's guys who don't even bring them in their cars or, you know, like even if they have a carry license, they just realize, look, I can be fired for bringing this in here. And that's the business's right. If a business can fire you for not wanting to wear a mask, they sure as hell can tell a customer to not do it. So just listen to what the local rules are. And if the CDC, how wishy-washy they might be, is still saying, hey, look, it's not over. Just keep being cognizant of your own personal protection and be respectful of others when in public. And Texas is saying, hey, look, do what you're going to do. We're just not going to make it where everyone has to follow the same rules, which was kind of the problem. If a city or a county wants to set mandates, they can. It's just saying the state is not going to set mandates. I'm talking with my hands. It is what it is. I'm sorry. But that's just the whole point. I'm seeing people freak out so bad over it. So bad. That's why I'm making this video. And I know, you know, with the channel I'm putting it up on, it's just, well, I guess I'm going to put it on the main channel. It is what it is. But for the most part, just do what you've been doing to keep yourself and others safe until we're essentially in the clear. And we're getting there, according to the stats, according to the science, not science, as certain respected doctors would tell you. But it is what it is. And the state of Texas will be fine, just like Florida is totally freaking fine. Mississippi, probably going to be fine. They're just like, there's no reason for us to keep limiting things and keep restricting things the way we have been, because we're getting better, and there's no reason for the state to have to set these rules for everyone, because the individuals can set the rules for themselves. The cities, the counties, the businesses can all set the rules for themselves. And if they want to do better or do worse, It's on them. Cool. No problem? Yay. Let's just do that. So chill the fuck out. Realize that it's not the end of the world. And just follow the health guidelines that are really spelled out and that makes the most sense. Because there's a lot of them that don't. I'm not getting into which ones. You should probably know. But yeah, that's all I wanted to say on it. There's no reason to fight about something this dumb. Let's just be honest here. People are mad that they're saying you can have your freedom back. And that's all they've been begging for is their freedom. And I'm just like, well, my day literally has not changed. It's like when work tells me I no longer have to wear one on the premises, I'll be happy because that is a silly rule. But if a business that I don't work for says, "Hey, can you please wear a mask? We're not ready for people to not." I'm gonna be like, "Yeah, I'm still gonna carry one, at least for a few months, you know, until we really do get a real total handle on it and go, boof, it's kind of cool, or at least until I get a vaccine. If I get a vaccine, then screw your mask, which is really the point. But either way, bye guys."